Hello. In this video, we will be going over the basic usage of the file append step for rollout. The basic use for file append is to append a line to a file if the line doesn't exist. If one or more lines matching a regular expression exist, rollout will ensure that the line or lines get replaced by what you want appended to a file. If the file doesn't exist, and rollout has been configured to create the file via file append, then the file append step will create the file. On the server, rollout-srv, and in the steps directory, which for this video is data rollout steps, we will find the file append step at 800. On the client, rollout-clt, we can use the -H flag to determine what the syntax is for file append. For this basic video, we're going to use the example shown to configure the mail alias for the root user on rollout-clt. This is the example that we are going to use. Now that we know the syntax of file append, we can begin configuring rollout.cfg on the rollout server rollout-srv. Now, because we don't have a mail program installed, we'll need to have one installed. I like bsd-mailx package. And then we want to add our file append. And the file, of course, is bsd-aliases. Spelled correctly helps. And we are looking for adding root at example.com. If we match these lines, anything beginning with root colon, we will replace those lines. And if the file doesn't exist, we want to create the file. As right now, the file definitely does not exist, as we don't have a mail package installed. So, on the server again, we save our configuration, and we should now be able to run rollout on the client and have those settings applied. So the first thing we want to do is run the packages step and the file append step. Now, the order of which these are on the command line are somewhat irrelevant, as the numbers will be used for the order, the numbers in the steps. So the 800-file append will run after the 150-packages. And we want to run it in safe mode, just to make sure. So, we see here at the packages step, it says it needs to install this package. Then at the file append step, warning, does not exist. At this stage, because we've set create to true, it would create it regardless. However, I believe the bsd-mailx will create the bsd-aliases file for us. So now all we have to do is run it without safe mode, so applying the settings. And there we have it. So notice it didn't complain here when it modified bsd-aliases. That's because during the bsd-mailx package installation, that file was created via post-install hook or script from the package. So we can ensure that our changes went into effect by catting the file, and here we can see that I put in the wrong syntax. So this entry here needs to be deleted, and we can go back to well, deleted, needs to be modified. We can go back to our configuration, and we want that to be in place, and anything beginning with root instead of the root colon. So back on the client, if we run the same steps, the packages step we can run again. It's already installed all the packages that we require, so it'll skip through that package, or through that step. And there we go. So now we've appended its aliases, and if we cat it again, there we have the correct setting. So we've added this to the standard class because all of our hosts, all of our devices, inherit the standard class, as you've seen in previous videos. So now we've successfully configured the etc aliases file and the root alias inside to point to root@example.com. Thanks for watching.